Hey guys, and welcome back to the cursed GT2 A-Spec playthrough. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, I recommend you go do that. Anyways, I welcome you back to the world of this wonderful mod. Alright, welcome back to the GT2 A-Spec playthrough. Tonight we struggle with International C license. Or so I thought. Starting off strong with IC1, where you have to take a J-turn in this second generation Mazda MX-5. Easily done on my second attempt, and the first attempt is lost media, aka it wasn't recorded. Either way, that's an easy bronze prize for me. The IC2 license is the same test except in this S15 Drift Sylvia. And as you can see, I almost f***ed up but managed to recover in time. That's another license out of the way. IC3 is where you have to take two 90-degree corners in this cheap, shiny-looking Camaro, which itself is not too difficult, and it only took me 2 tries to complete it. With this out of the way, let's move on to the license which may or may not become my next nightmare. IC4, where you have to do the same thing with walls on each side. And if I have to be honest, it wasn't really that difficult. I don't know what it is, maybe the fact that I'm not going for gold made the license a lot easier, given that I managed to beat it on my literal first attempt. So I guess my foreshadowing from last episode ended up being completely false. Then we have IC5, where you have to navigate through these 2 complex corners in a Żółtek Supra, which wasn't so difficult, given that I judged through this corner once before. And just like that, this is my 3rd International C license, which I managed to beat on my first try. And will the IC6 license, which is basically just an extended version of the previous license, be the 4th one? Apparently so, as I managed to make it through this U-turn very easily, although I did almost drift off the track. And so with that, this is the 4th International C license which I managed to beat on my first attempt. For the IC7 license, you have to go through this section of midfield which I f***ed up many times in GT3. This time, however, I didn't screw up and managed to beat it on my first attempt. As simple as that. IC8 is the same license except with this Żółtek Honda S2000, which honestly didn't really affect my performance much, and I managed to beat it just as easily. In IC9, you have to make it through this complex section of the Rome circuit. It is also the only license where you can do the funny and still pass without getting disqualified. I don't really know what to say, these licenses are just easier when you're not aiming for gold. I don't have anything to say for IC10 other than look at the scenery. But yeah, overall the license test wasn't too easy, but also nothing to write home about. And just like that, International C license has been acquired. Now we just save the game, and there we go. See you in the next episode where we for once don't do license tests. Cause I need a break from these license tests to return to sanity. For now at least.